Oh, I got a 3-wood. If you do follow this channel, or you're new, or indeed anything really, I'm at my golf club, Rathwell Park Golf Club. Gonna play a few holes. My first video in a while because, as I mentioned in my last video, I had a pretty serious injury. I snapped my hamstring in the gym. I had a grade 2 hamstring tear right up near my arse. That's nice for you. Yeah, basically it was proper agony. I was doing single leg deadlifts and yeah, my hamstring fucking pretty much exploded. So I took about, I think 8 weeks off or 6 weeks off at least from hitting full shots. In that period I was hitting like chips as soon as I could and putting as soon as I could stand up and stuff. So I've not really been long back playing, and to be honest, although it's okay, it's definitely not 100%. Well, that works. That was a reasonably good shot. Just about hold it. It's the first time I'd ever been injured. I've lifted weights pretty much every day since I was about 18 years old, and I think it happened the tail end of turning, well, I was 29, so the tail end of turning 30. So it was a bit like, Jesus, is this what I've got to look forward to now that I'm an old man? Are we giving me that? Is that conceded? Yeah, so it's the first time I'd been injured, and it was a bit like, oh Jesus Christ, here we go, is this just what I've got to look forward to? So in a way, I know it's a bit of a cliche when people say this, is that, oh, getting injured or this is the best thing that ever happened to me, that's the best thing that ever happened to me. It's definitely not the best thing that ever happened to me, but it's made me reassess the way that I kind of treat my body in a way. Previously I would just lift as heavy as I could and not really look at recovery or anything. Change that a little bit now, warm up and stuff like that, even for a golf warm up. I've actually got a couple of new additions in the golf bag as a result of my snappage. The first thing, right, is actually making this video a little bit easier. Treating myself to a wee power caddy. Thought, why not? Black Friday deals. Can you say that? African American deals, African American Friday deals. Golf isn't really like the most athletic endeavour in terms of like walking about and stuff. Makes the videos a wee bit easier because I don't have to push my clubs around. I can walk a little bit away from my bag, so hopefully it'll cancel out a bit of noise. Otherwise, playing some events that I'll try and play in this year, maybe like 36 holers and stuff, it'll be, look at that, it's like a, oh hang on, going towards a tree. For a moment I thought about getting one of the remote control ones, but in the nicest way possible. It's really difficult to have one of those and not look like a complete helmet. Really the only time I think you can get away with it, if you're off like +6, someone's like, this guy, look at that guy looks like a dick. What's his score? Oh, he's fucking 4 under. Ah, right, fair enough. Fair enough, dick. But the way I see it is, even if it saves you like a shot in terms of fatigue every 3 rounds, it's worth it. The only annoying thing is, I've got it on number 4. Speed for whatever, 4 miles an hour? I don't think so. Anyway, and it's impossible to get the right speed. 4 is a little bit too slow for my walk, but then 5, I feel like I'm sprinting. So that's fun. Change putters to an old putter, new for me, old for some other person. So obviously, yeah, the Odyssey 2 ball, the Odyssey 2 ball, and the bit of a story behind it is that I was fairly off my tits on pain medication after my leg, and it was when the Ryder Cup was on, when Shane Lowry had that putt on 18, and I seen him hold that putt on 18, and he putted great all day. With the Odyssey 2 ball, I was just like off my tits on whatever bloody tramadol or whatever it was they gave me, and I just went on eBay and bought the first Odyssey 2 ball I could see, because I was like, oh. But I actually really like it. Face balanced putter. So face balance means if you see this putter is balancing and the face is level with the sky, so that means it's a face balanced putter. My previous putter was a toe hang putter, so it would sit more like that. Just changes where the CG is. centre of gravity is in the putter. Depending on different people's stroke type, they'll benefit from different types of putter. And for me, although I had a toe hang putter, it actually was detrimental to my stroke after I found that out in a lesson. So I changed before I knew that, and then I wondered why I was putting better, and I got it confirmed. So yeah, it was the random tramadol change that ended up working really well. New gear, still no idea what the fuck I'm doing. And on that note, if anybody wants to come on and play, then that would be fun. I'm looking at like making little match play videos and stuff. I'm trying to rope a few of my mates into doing it as well. No one's very keen. Oh yeah, because I got a new camera, so I'm hoping this will be maybe a bit clearer. I was not sure about the settings for the first few holes, so it might have looked a bit dodgy, but yeah, I think I've got it working properly now. 77 yards there. It was a pretty bread and butter shot, and that was really not very committal whatsoever. A bad shot. It's my bad shot. Like I say, I've been working on quite a fair bit of changes to my golf swing with my golf coach. They've been geared towards fixing that basically. And there's reasons for why I do it, and it's all very bloody complicated, isn't it? But it's such an awkward feeling like you can't hit your driver with anything but like a massively shut club face. It's just brutal. Like I say, I've been on TrackMan quite a bit recently with some of my mates. They're members at a club in Edinburgh that has a TrackMan, a club called Broomy Now. Shout out to Broomy Now. Broomy Now. They've got a really good TrackMan facility. But I went on it and it properly just depressed me. Like, I was in such a moody after I came out of it, because I was like, you're doing all this work on your swing and really have been putting a lot of work in. And since I got back from being able to swing again, and your numbers are terrible. I mean, they were awful. It was like, I think one swing was like 14 degrees from the inside with a 15 degree shut club face, which basically just translates to you're gonna hit a massive hook every single time. Oh, I got a 3-wood. Never had a 3-wood before. First ever 3-wood. I need to pay for it. Not paid for it. Do you know, I was standing over that I stood over that for way too long, and I had millions of swing thoughts in my head, and I was trying to remember, because I feel most uncomfortable over a wood, and I was trying to remember what my swing thoughts were, and eventually I thought, oh fuck it, just hit it. And then on the top of the backswing I thought, ooh, you might top this. Just turned the power caddy up to 6. That's proper sprinting. That's the walk when you're not sure if your ball's out of bounds or not. That like panic sprint. Act like you do this sort of thing all the time. I've honestly, like, I stand up with a driver in my hand and I've just got no clue, absolutely no clue what to do. It just feels so alien, it feels so uncomfortable. My bad thing is that I pretty much throw all my speed with my hands and arms, my guns. Choose the guns, mate. Choose the guns. Yes, it actually is kind of that. Like, I rely on arms and my hands to generate my speed and not rotating my body, and as a result my hands just overtake my body, and like I say, I just hit it with a shut club face, and it's just utter dug meat. 64 yards to the flag, 52 yards to cover the bunker. So obviously the bunker's right in front of me, but if you think I've got, in fact, 12 yards to play with. Got a bit unlucky there, I think. Caught a bit of the downslope and it's ran out just kind of just beyond the green. That, by the way, that first putt was very lucky, it hit the hole. I was standing with 1 foot in the bunker, so that's pretty much it for today's video. It was just a little coming back and explaining what had happened to my leg, what I've been doing in my time off, and yeah, basically just to say the videos are going to be starting up again. If you're interested, I guess, watch it. Thank you very much for watching. If you've made it this far, it's massively appreciated. I'm going to go and play a few more holes and try and salvage something resembling a driver swing. Wish me luck.